Joining us now is Dr. Ashish Jha, Dean of Brown University's School of Public Health. Doctor, thank you so much for being here. I'm sure you can hear the rage in my voice. I find this so utterly appalling. What say you?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me back. It's tragic and totally unnecessary. Children should not be dying of whooping cough in America in 2025. It's completely preventable. We have a really safe vaccine that works. All my kids were vaccinated. That's what I recommend for every child in America. And it's heartbreaking to see Secretary Kennedy and others sow doubts about this. So I feel your outrage as well.
It's so utterly appalling because we are failing our most vulnerable citizens. Do you think that these deaths are the result of vaccine skepticism that's growing?
Well, we have seen this since the pandemic, right? That we've seen vaccination rates starting to fall. It's not just in the US, we've seen it in Canada and some other countries. It is not helpful when our health secretary then further sows doubts about these things. And there is no question the reason these numbers are up, measles and measles deaths, why are they up? Because vaccination rates are falling. We've got to turn this around.
I do feel that one can say both that we handled parts of the COVID pandemic badly, for example, with a vaccine mandate and lockdowns, that the medical establishment did not cover itself in glory, and at the same time that the response to that singular event should not be to cast doubt on things that protect babies.
Yes. So first of all, I think that's exactly right. Look, I was very involved in the pandemic response. I don't think I got everything right. I don't think the medical community got everything right. I think it's important for us to acknowledge our mistakes. But that doesn't mean that you kind of literally throw the baby out with the bathwater here. Like what you do is you look at where do we have good evidence, good data. These vaccines have all been vigorously tested. They work, they're safe. That's why I've gotten my family vaccinated. And that's the message that should be coming from our highest leaders in government right now.
Do you feel that the medical establishment more generally has done what you just said, which is take stock for the failures during the COVID era in order to reestablish that trust?
Not enough, not enough. I actually have said, I give a lot of talks to my public health friends, to my physician friends, and I say, look, if you want to rebuild trust, yes, there are people who are spreading bad information, but if you want to rebuild trust, it begins by acknowledging your own errors, listening to people more carefully about what's on their minds, and then addressing that. We think we all have to do a lot more of that. That is an important part of how we get trust back.
How do we convince regular people to start trusting these vaccines again?
Well, I think, first of all, we should listen. I mean, look, good news is 85, 90% of Americans are still, parents are still getting their kids vaccinated. That's great. I mean, we're in pretty good shape there. That number used to be 95%. It has declined. In some communities, that number has declined a lot. I think we need to listen to why are parents not vaccinating, what are their concerns, and address them directly. Calling them anti-vaxxers, talking down to them does not work. That's not what we should be doing.
It's so interesting because there were two Republican senators who are doctors, Senator Marshall and Senator Cassidy, who were very, they were the reason that RFK Jr. got the position. They voted for him after extensive talks. He made promises to them and broke every single one of them. I mean, what do you think their role should be now, seeing that we're having these deaths of young children?
Yeah, I've been a huge fan of Senator Cassidy for a very long time. I don't know Senator Marshall as well. What I think they should be doing is they should be bringing Secretary Kennedy in, asking if he made promises to them and to the American people, why is he breaking it, and holding him accountable. That's the job of Congress, to hold the administration accountable. I work in the federal government. If I made mistakes, I expected Congress to hold me accountable. That's what should be happening right now.
Dr. Ashish Jha, I wish every doctor was like you, humble and honest and straightforward, and obviously caring deeply about our most vulnerable citizens. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you, and happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.